We couldn't do Disneyland today without doing the Disney Railroad.
Gotta do the railroad.
And the band is down there. They keep playing Star Wars.
Yes.
I'm missing it. Epic fail.
They play like 3 of the best Star Wars songs. If you guys can hear that in the background.
Yeah, for those of you who watched us, you know I love Star Wars.
Yes.
Can you guys hear it? Can you hear it back there? Man, they are good. Oh well, it's on to the train ride. It's on to see some dinosaurs. You guys want to see some dinosaurs? Sure. Oh, what? That's her dinosaur.
That's my dinosaur.
Welcome aboard the Disneyland Railroad. We're embarking on a grand circle tour of the Magic Kingdom. We'll be stopping at New Orleans Square, Mickey's Toontown, and Tomorrowland. We'll also visit the Grand Canyon and make a trip back in time to the Primeval world and the age of the dinosaurs before returning to Main Street Station. As we begin our journey, remember that for a safe trip, you need to stay seated, keeping your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the train. And please watch your children.
Bienvenidos a bordo del Disneyland Railroad. Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del tren y cuide a los pequeños. Gracias.
Our first stop is New Orleans Square Station, but to get there, we need to pass through the wilds of Adventureland. It may seem peaceful through here, but trust me, it's a real jungle out there, literally. So be on the lookout. You just never know what might be lurking along the rails. Just ahead is New Orleans Square. This station also serves Frontierland and Bayou Country. If you'll be leaving us here, please remain seated until the train comes to a complete stop. And watch your step as you're getting off.
New Orleans Square Station will also be your closest stop to Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. As our train continues into the station, we ask you to remain seated until this train comes to a full stop. Actually, my friends will be staying on board with us once our train comes to a stop. We ask you to slide all the way down towards your left or towards your right to create more space for the guests that will be joining us.
A lot more people trying to get on at this stop than Main Street, that's for sure.
Yeah, definitely. New Orleans Square, that's like, it seems like the poppin' stop.
Just joining us.
We were able to walk right on.
Disneyland Railroad. To ensure a safe ride, stay seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the train. And please watch your kids.
Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del tren y cuide a los pequeños. Gracias.
We're now entering the Bayou, home to Tiana's Bayou Adventure. Take a sneak peek at the big party Princess Tiana is throwing, where the welcome is warm, the music is hot, and the company is sweet as honey. The inhabitants of the land we're passing over, ease. Here in Bayou Country, you can join Winnie the Pooh, Tigger, Louis the Alligator, and other beloved critters on their fun-filled adventures. As we steam past Hungry Bear Barbecue Jamboree, we're now joining up with the rivers of America and entering the frontier as it looked more than a century and a half ago. This is my favorite part of the journey. Around every bend, there's natural beauty as far as the eye can see. There is the revered Indian shaman, sharing his stories with those in the great river valley below. you have been riding these rails since the 1800s, traveling through nature's wonderland in a matter of days, rather than the months it used to take by mule or stagecoach. Steam power not only fueled these iron horses, but the dreams of a whole new generation as it moved west into this great frontier. Of course, some of those dreams, and the stories that went with them, were pretty darn wild and downright unbelievable. Like on Big Thunder Mountain, where I hear that mysterious spirits have grabbed hold of those mining trains and turned them into the wildest ride in the wilderness. This tunnel signals our transition from the frontier to another kind of ear, the ones you'll find on Mickey and Minnie Mouse. Our next stop is Toontown Depot, official train station for Mickey's Toontown, the cartoon home where Mickey, Minnie, and all their friends live. Toontown Depot is also the gateway to Fantasyland, where you'll find many of your favorite Disney animated characters and stories.
As we enter Toontown Depot, we do ask you to remain seated until this train comes to a full stop.
Names, then step carefully from the train. Have fun, and say hi to Mickey and Minnie. Those of you continuing on with us, we'll be resuming our trip in just a moment. This is Toontown Depot, Mickey's Toontown.
Our next stop is Tomorrowland Station.
Hello everyone! Thanks for joining us on the Disneyland Railroad. For a safe ride, remember to stay seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the train. And please watch your kids.
¿Qué tal, amigos? Y bienvenidos a bordo. Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del tren. Y cuide a los pequeños. Gracias.
As we leave Toontown Depot, we get a real nice view of the happiest land of them all, Fantasyland. You can see people stepping onto It's a Small World just below us. And, off in the distance, majestic Matterhorn Mountain.
And we have another nice surprise for you folks. It is a cavalcade. They're getting ready to step off. There's some behind you and there's some in front of you. Please make sure you stay seated though while you wave.
To a land inspired.
Please stay seated at all times. Please sit down. Thank you.
And, if you look overhead, maybe a glimpse of a Mark 7 monorail. This is the latest version of the first daily operating monorail system in the entire Western Hemisphere, gliding above Disneyland since 1959. Below the monorail, and us, are the fun-filled roadways of the Autopia. Drivers of all ages can get behind the wheel of these cars. No experience or license required. If you're into soaring spaceships or doing battle with evil empires and emperors, Tomorrowland is definitely the place for you. Speaking of which, we're pulling into Tomorrowland Station right now. If you're leaving us here, just stay seated until we come to a full stop. Gather your belongings, including lightsabers and astro blasters, and step carefully from the train. Thanks, and have fun in the future. For the rest of you, just sit tight. We'll be on our way again in just a minute.
As we enter Tomorrowland Station, we ask you to remain seated until the train comes to a full stop. Once again, friends, please make sure to remain seated until the train comes to a full stop. And if you will be staying on board with us, once our train comes to a stop, we ask you to slide all the way down towards your left or towards your right to create more space for the guests that will be joining us. Watch your step. Our next stop is Main Street Station. And as a courtesy to all guests, once we enter the tunnel, we do ask that there be no field lighting or flash photography. We also ask you to turn off any light up accessories such as bubble wands, lightsabers, light up Mickey ears, and light up decks.
To those who have just come aboard, welcome. The next leg of our journey will take us from the fantastic world of the future to the breathtaking beauty of nature's own design, the Grand Canyon. For your safety, stay seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the train. Watch your children and no flash photography.
Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del tren y cuide a los pequeños. Por favor, no tome fotografías con flash.
That was the Grand Canyon as we know it today. But it wasn't always this way. Now, let's travel back in time, way back in time, to the fantastic past of the primeval world, land of the dinosaurs. We're now returning to our own time and to Main Street Station, gateway to Disneyland.
As we return to Main Street Station, we ask you to remain seated until this train comes to a full stop. And a friendly reminder, Main Street Station is the only station with no ramp or just stairs. So if you have anything to unfold, please wait until you're at the bottom of the stairs.
Disneyland. We hope you enjoyed your travels with us and that you'll come back to ride with us again real soon. For those of you staying with us, we'll be on our way again in just a few minutes.
Watch your step.